Some 50 veterans attended a special dinner prepared just for them on November 26th inside the newly refurbished Nashoba Tech dining room. The Thanksgiving Day celebration for our nation's cherished military members of yesteryear was prepared by Nashoba Tech students in the 9th and 10th grades. Here is Superintendent Denise Pigeon with more.
So this is a wonderful event that's been going on, as far as I know, for over a decade. It's sponsored by one of our regular guests to the restaurant, who's actually sitting in the back corner. Definitely take some time to speak to him as well. But a wonderful opportunity for our students to be able to serve the veterans in the area, open up our school to say thank you, essentially, and just a wonderful opportunity. And today what you see here in the restaurant is a group of freshmen and juniors that are serving local veterans a wonderful Thanksgiving Day meal. And to believe it or not, the freshmen that are working today, this is only their second day in the program. You would never know the skills that they're learning today, serving our guests. And in addition, it's a wonderful chance for them to get to know many folks.
Overseeing the kitchen operation was hospitality instructor Jeremy Boussiere. Turkey, peas, butternut squash, and cranberry sauce filled the plates. The event was sponsored by John Connor of Chelmsford, who's been underwriting the dinner for several years. It was his late wife's idea to fund it, he said. Sadly, she died 3 years ago, but the dinner has continued.
It takes quite a few people. It's not just me, and it's been doing this now for a number of years.
Tell us about how it came about when your wife was still alive.
We were talking to the head chef at the time, and he mentioned the Veterans Luncheon, and we asked him, tell us about it and how much it cost, and he told us, and my wife said, we're going to do it. Been doing it ever since then.
And what year was that about?
Oh, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago. I couldn't tell you how many years ago it was.
So how many people do you estimate show up every year?
Well, one time we had about 70. This time I think they're figuring about 50. I don't know. I never pay attention to how many it is. If the place is full, I'm happy.
So do you get involved in the menu, or do you leave that up to the students?
I just leave most of it up to them. I say, let's have it on this date, or can we do that date? And do whatever you got to do. I have nothing to do with the menu or how it's set up or anything.
Dispersed among the veterans were volunteer peer support specialists. Also attending were 3 community resident care social workers, George Bistany, Hannah Murphy, and Mary Cutter, who's been with the program for 8 years.
The veterans we serve are based in the community, and they're in residences. So the residences aren't directly owned by the VA. We have community partners called sponsors that staff these homes and provide a lot of supports to the veterans, but we service the VA needs of these veterans and do support the homes and the care of these veterans.
So what we do with the veterans is case management work, but we also work, as George said, with the sponsors. So my experience, it's really a wonderful program. The program's been in existence for 1949 it started.
And how long have you been there?
I've actually worked at Bedford VA for 11 years, so it's been a while. What to say? So we provide case management services for the veterans. The homes provide medication management. Their meals are provided, room and board. Everything at the home is done by the home. There's no VA funding or anything for the home. The veterans do pay a room and board rate, which helps to fund the home.
For WestfordCAT News, this is Joyce Polino Crane.